Hey, what's up everybody? So today what we're gonna do is we are going to have a pretty relaxing stream. We've got some ambient Halo music going on. I've got my sun flare and my sun set up. And essentially what I'm gonna do today is I'm going to set up a river environment in Unreal Engine that I feel represents Zeta Halo and the feel Zeta Halo relatively accurately. So we're gonna jump into that in a second. Wait for some of you guys to get on. But I'm just gonna jump in here. I'm gonna send this over to Twitter real quick. Give me 2 seconds while I get this set up. But how's everyone's day today? Are you guys looking forward to this stream? Let me know. All right. Give me 1 second here while I get all this posted on Twitter. All right. We shall begin now. Thank you all for being here. Look forward to giving you guys a good stream. So I'm gonna actually mute myself for now. If you have any questions in the chat, you just let me know and I'll unmute myself and get back, to talking to you guys. But I'm gonna let you just listen to music. We'll have some ambient Halo music, some ODST music, a variety of stuff over the next maybe 2 to 3 hours here. All right. So with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so to give you guys an idea of essentially what I'm doing here, it's going to be a simple scene of just a river and a mountain landscape in the background. And I'll explain in a second. So I don't think that looks too blurry. We can use that for now. But let's place our large plane down here. Whoa! Make this a bit larger, smaller. Okay. And the river is gonna go from behind this over here, up and around, essentially. Looks a little crazy right now, but it'll make sense. All right, let's go to our river shader over here. I got kind of inspired to create the keys, a CE keys environment, by watching some of your stuff. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Okay, I gotta find my river. Where is this? It's river shader. Okay, hold on. Oh crap, hold on. Looks like I gotta drop this down a little bit. Just a little. Alright, let's change this light source. Bring it up a little bit. We're gonna change it from orange to more of that white light, so we could just at least see a little better. Alright, we're gonna make this erosion a little bit more prominent. So that's gonna kind of be our river. And the scene we'll be creating will kind of take its place here. Something along these lines. So I have the massive mountains in the back, Then we're gonna have some over here as well. Guys, smash that like button if you love these streams. God, man, I sound like every other YouTuber when I say that. Do whatever you want, okay? But if you like these streams and you want to help me out, hit the like button. That's a better way of saying it. And at least get an idea of the composition here. So someone said they were inspired to do a Halo CE environment, which I think is super cool. All right, let's set up our camera. Set up our camera over here. Camera actor. Ah, crap, come on. Let's pin this. All right, let's begin. So, what I'm thinking is we could have some elevation over here by the front of the camera. A little too high. Something like this works just fine. Add a bit of erosion. For like a pathway. Smooth this out. Add some cliff over here. Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for being here. What do you do with these maps when you're done with them? I usually just upload them to ArtStation or share them on Twitter. I really just use this as a way to essentially better my skill and share with you guys. My value really comes from being able to offer you guys some pretty unique content, you know? I mean, that's, if I'm gonna be honest, that's really what it comes down to. And honestly, yeah, I just love doing these. I love creating these. They're so much fun. I don't know about that. Make that relatively skinny. That'll be one pathway. And this entire area right here is going to be uplifted as well. I need to look into painting rivers. That's a bit hard for me to remember. This is actually just a... Oh, to paint a river, essentially, is just you want to use the erosion tool and hit playback or whatever it is on the stream and look at the earlier part of the stream and you'll see kind of how I created it. Alright, so we're gonna bring this part of the map up a little bit. Let's say to around there. We'll flatten all this out. Do it to the very edge right here. And then we're gonna erode all of this. I wanted to give some height to this area right here. Alright, so I'm glad we were able to do that. I'm gonna give some height to this area over here as well. A little larger though. You know, people ask me, they're like, yo dude, why do you always do these Zeta Halo environments and Infinite environments? And I'm like, regardless if the game is good or bad, I'm really inspired by the look and feel of that entire world. Like it's legitimately inspiring to me. Like it's cool to design. It's so unique. At least in my eyes. So I do it because I enjoy it, and also if I could ever build a legitimate, Halo environment one day, dude, that's a dream, it's a dream come true. Smooth this area out over here. I think I'm gonna have to erode a bit more of this, just so you could see the river over here. Or we could have the river connect like that. That looks great. It's kind of our river. It's gonna be a base. It kind of sucks that there's no campaign, but at least Battlefield. Yeah, man. I mean, it's all good. Multiplayer is primarily what the thing is. So I'm kind of stoked for that. Guys, give me a second, all right? Hold up. All right, I'm back. Hola, Aki, or Ak, aka, or whatever. I forget how you say your name again. We have a river. It's saving real quick, so it's gonna look all wonky. Just for the meantime. We have our large mountain in the background. We'll elevate this area as well. This over here as well will be larger. It may look a little weird to you guys right now, but believe me, it'll make sense. In time. In time. Alright, so now when you look through here, all I have to do is essentially just erode this area in here. And this in here. As well as this right here. Make this flat in here. Maybe we'll leave that like that. Just smooth it out. Gonna have to do that whole thing again. Hold on. Gonna have to do this river again. Or at least just certain elements of it. Alright, quick fix. Did you just sketch these scenes out, or you just play with it as you go? For these, I play with them as I, just as I go. I just run with it and kind of create the scenes as I visualize them in my head, spontaneously. But oftentimes, like for different projects, I will have something pre-made that I could refer back to while building. But not for these. These streams are simply just for fun and to kind of better my skill of kind of just doing things on a whim, We're gonna go to cliff. We're gonna go to dirt here, actually. It'll start to make sense soon. So I'm gonna do something that obviously just looks like a pretty environment scene, but I'm gonna add some elements that we saw in Zeta Halo in this as well. Just because what I love about sci-fi is the fact that nothing has to be perfect as it is in reality. You can run with it. You can kind of put your own spin on things. So that is definitely what I'm going to do here today. Do you guys want me talking, or do you guys just want to listen to music? Let me know. And I think I gotta move this back just a little bit. Talking? Okay. Alright, I'll do that. You guys hype for E3? Dude, I cannot wait. I can't wait to see what they actually do. What's been in store for... They've probably been in development for like 3 years or so, I would imagine. You know, what's been in store, you know, what are we yet to witness? Like, it's a pretty exciting time. Let's yeah, man, certainly, dude. No. And no. We're doing good, man. We're doing good. Yeah, they should have had a campaign. It's all good if they don't. It means they could pour more focus into the multiplayer, which is never really a bad thing. Let's go to environment set, foliage, models. Oh yeah, dude, we got a lot of trees in here. We're gonna go to foliage real quick and let's see how these actually look. I want to see how these models look. You guys like these models or these? I feel like these look a lot better than those, yeah. Alright. So probably just have to go with those then. 0.010. Actually, let me get all the foliage set in here real quick. Foliage pack. What is it? Meshes? Yeah, meshes. Let's go to foliage real quick. So we need that one, that one. No, we need that one, that, and that. Lasso that. Let's paint this. line to normal off. Alright, why is that? That should be off. Alright. Right there looks just about right. Trying to frame this scene right here really nicely. Okay, that looks good. Will I be adding snow? Yeah, I could add snow. Yeah. I can add snow, certainly. Let's see if we can add some snow here. We'll add some trees here. Hold on. I'm gonna add some height to this. Oh crap, it goes all the way back. I forgot about that. Paint that. Sculpt this. Yeah, I could, I think adding snow actually is a pretty good idea. To be honest with you. How about something like this? Bring that all the way up. And we're gonna flatten this. Oh no, hold on. Just trying to find a form. Hey, where did you get the images of the Halo Infinite Spartan renders? I got that from Glitch. He's always putting out some cool stuff. And I think I'm just gonna make this larger all the way around. By the way, guys, E3 is only what, like a couple days away? A few days away? So if you guys are interested in watching the E3 reveal trailer of multiplayer, I can't believe that's actually happening now, then you're going to want to tune into the channel. I'm going to be going live that day. In the thumbnail, in my thumbnail, yeah, that comes from Glitch. He creates a bunch of renders of Halo Infinite Spartans. So I'm thinking maybe we move this. And then we move this. For you guys to see in the bottom right, what I'm trying to do is create some scale here. Show some mountains in the background. I could put some snow in the scene in the foreground, but we'll have to see. For some reason that mountain looked way too... Okay, something like that kind of works. Let's take that back. Just about there. And then maybe we add some erosion in the center here. So what do you guys like more right now? Do you like the Forge content more? Or do you like the Unreal Engine stuff more? Because once E3 drops, man, we get to see that map. I'm thinking about recreating an aspect of it in Halo 5's Forge if we don't get a beta for like another month. And kind of give you guys something to mess around with until then. I think it'd make a sick trailer too, man. That'd be awesome content. Okay, so this one needs to come down now. It's because it's way too far up. Alright, so that's that mountain landscape's looking better. Let's add some trees up in here. We'll make all of these 0.5 so that they're not that large. 0.5. Multiple values, no. we'll have some over there. Maybe we'll have some on the edge here. If I expand the camera view a little bit, we'll be able to see that. Peru devs, or Peru devs? Thanks, man. Thanks, Destroyed by Cake. I appreciate it. Let's smooth this out. Hold on, to turn this back to its original state. Nope, not like that. Oh man. I had Chipotle earlier. Whew. Just doing this real basic right now. First off, we gotta get rid of some of these trees. I keep saying this, but bro, your work is amazing. Thank you, man. I just got started with this. Also, glad to see you were following my advice. Oh, so what advice are you talking about? I'm curious if I'm following that specific one or not. Okay. Also, rule of thumb, when you're creating pathways, what you want to do is you want to add at least a little dip in the path so that when the player is in first person, they kind of get this idea of where to go. And see, like, this is just flat right now, but look how much of a difference it makes when I add a little bit of erosion. Thank you guys for the 23 likes. Can we get it to 30? Can we get it to 40? The recent streams have just been absolutely popping off, so I'd love to keep that going. Oh crap, okay, so that cuts into the water. See if I can do it at least a little bit here. Nope, can't do it over there. But I can do it here. Actually, no, I can do it here. Hold on. I just had to move my water over a little bit. Give me 2 seconds while I do this. About unlit the scene and foliage scaling. Yes. Oh, yes. That was actually a really good piece of advice. So now we have this dip in the landscape, right? It's just a little easier to traverse. And it's definitely a thing that games take into account, especially in a first-person shooter. You're not really going to see that area over there, but add some trees in here. Who else saw that Battlefield trailer? I actually really enjoyed it, to be honest. I thought it was a kick-ass trailer, in all honesty. They did a great job. Did anyone not like it? I want to add some trees up here, so I probably have to add a flat section. Holy crap. And then let's smooth this out. Yo, I love this song. How's the audio, by the way? Sound good? That section over there could use a little bit of work. And then we'll do the good old erosion again. So everything kind of flows better, or at least looks like it does. So I have this tree right here covering up this section over here, so you can't really see whether or not the river continues or not, so it's totally fine since we're just setting it up for this image right here. I'm really hyped for the game still though. The trailer had a lot of fan service in it. Absolutely it did. Really did. Thanks for 30 likes. Appreciate you guys. So I was just drinking some water. Thinking of maybe just flattening all of this. The bigger brush. That's way too large. Yo, what? Oh, hold on a second. How did that happen? Bro. Okay, Unreal. What are you doing to me here? how can I turn this back? Can I just simply paint over it? Oh, thank God. I think I found a way to fix it. Holy crap. I was like, what just happened to my scene? Did he finish the one from yesterday though? You already? Yeah, I have. I finished that one. Yep. And I'm gonna try to do this one in 2 hours or so. I mean, we're at 52 minutes here. I don't know how that's gonna happen. Might be a 3-hour stream. Ooh, that stretch looks horrible. Get some erosion going on here. All right. All I have to do is set up this area, and then I'm gonna start detailing. Start adding a few things in here that you guys would not expect to see. I think I'm gonna add a frigate somewhere in here, which sounds insane because it doesn't really look like a scene for a frigate, but you'll see in a moment kind of how that all works out. Okay, so kind of got this going on with the that in the background. Put this here. Alright, so now we got the base of our scene done. Now what we're gonna do is we might, what I was thinking is, quite honestly, I was thinking maybe we put like a frigate over here somewhere, something massive, because from what it looked like in the Infinite gameplay trailer for the campaign, it looked like there was massive ships that just had crashed on the ring, you know? So I'm thinking maybe we could do something along those lines. And that would be off to the left here. Maybe it won't be as massive, but it'll definitely be something like. I'm thinking of just adding something off in the corner. Might have to make it smaller. Let's see how the back of this thing looks. Says towards hell or treason. So we got a ship kind of crashed off in the distance. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We got 18 people in here. Man, we had one stream where we had like 100+ people. That was amazing. That was really amazing. That was cool. Alright, so we got a ship kind of crashed off in the distance here. We're gonna add some erosion to it to make it look like it actually crashed. And then in that, we're gonna add some cliff. Or actually, no, it wouldn't be cliff, it would be dirt. This right here, create some erosion, making this like a pathway up. Smooth this out. Let's get some better Halo music in here real quick. You could put some UNSC supplies around the frigate to make it look like some survivors got off. Yeah, absolutely, I will. Let's see. I just want to add better Halo music in here. Just give me 2 seconds. Oh, it's gonna have great depth to it. That's for certain. It really will. Let me just get some Halo music in here that we all like. I think this is good, right? We'll paint some dirt over here. So we got the frigate, and we're gonna have the, I'm thinking of maybe there could be a river, and then like right off in the foreground here we can have one of the spires. Where is that? I need to find that real quick. Spire, spire, spire. I have the pelican, I have all this stuff, but where is the spire? Ghost, grass, grenade pack. Dude, I literally have a grenade pack in here. Oh, you know what we could do? Maybe we could add some cargo, you know? Like banished cargo. That could be a thing. I just really have to find my spire. Let's see. It doesn't look like I have it. I do have my hexes. Let me just look for this real quick. Let me see if spire is even in here. Yeah, okay, I got it. And it's all set up too, which is great. It's almost set up. So I move this. kind of like here. Move this down a little bit. And then take this path and just lead it, not behind it, but essentially straight to it. So now we can get rid of these. We'll get rid of these trees, and now you see the side of this thing, right? We'll add a point light to give it some blue. Give some blue lights up in here. Make it much larger. Turn it blue. Now we have blue on the side. I think that's everything for the spire. Could turn it ever so slightly. Just like that. And now essentially we're gonna have something like this where we can put some foliage on the corner. Oh wait, hold on, we gotta make these larger, I forgot. What's up, Ethan? Or maybe we can maybe we can have something like this. We're just going to move the camera over a little bit. Just slightly. Maybe bring it up a little bit. Turn it. Bring it right here. Yeah, man, I'm making a new map. I'm just trying to create as much as I can before the infinite hype train begins. Ooh, what do you guys think of like the sun peering through? And you could see it like right behind the mountain. I love the sun rays that it's giving. But I don't like how it's super orange, so we'll change that. I'm gonna bring this up a little bit. Yeah, that works. Push this back just a little bit, but maybe turn that down just a little bit. Ever so slightly. Yeah, it's definitely gonna look cool. Let me change the light source because it's a little overwhelming. Hold on. What if it comes from behind this? You gotta turn that down, man. It's way too bright. I think that's the post-process volume. No, that's the exponential height fog or atmosphere fog. I think that's where the light is coming from. Hold on, exponential height fog. Yeah. Okay, maybe something like that works. Where it's not as bright. Thinking maybe we put it at like 6 or 5. And then we'll take this and put it at like 2. This is not nearly as bright. You can kind of see the mountaintop a little better. Yeah, a little better, yeah. Alright. And then I think I'm gonna bring it up a little bit as well. Just so it shines some light. I think that could be cool. And then what if the camera kind of shined from this direction? Now we're gonna bring it down just a little bit. Alright, it'll be in that general direction, but as for now, we'll keep building this. So, first thing that I have to do is get some rocks in here. Get out of Spire. Get a Mega Scans. Add some rocks to the riverbed. Not many people would know it's just the same rock used over and over and over and over again. Like if they had to guess, they wouldn't know. Do you guys like the frigate being there, or should that be gone? Should it just be something to do with the towers? Or it could be from this angle as well. I could like take the entire scene and kind of shift it. Or do you like the angle that the camera's kind of at right now for the image? Okay, so we got some rocks. Add some bigger rocks over here. We'll take that sun, bring that back in. Kind of like it from over here. But I'm thinking maybe it makes the scene a little too dark. And having the sun there. I feel like it's just right, but I think that works as well. Okay, let's get to this here. I'm gonna add a wraith here or something. What's up, everybody? Thanks for being here. Dude, I am so hyped for Sunday. I'm hoping it's really solid, you know? Hope it's something that we could all look forward to. let's go to Foliage. We're gonna add some ferns. Oh shoot, that's still selected. What's chat say? I hope E3 won't be like 4 in the morning in Sweden. Or are you in Sweden? Dude, let's hope not. I mean, you could check the times right now. I think they're live. They shared those the time of E3 I think like more than a week ago, like 2 weeks ago. Oh, no, a week ago. It's when they started kind of announcing everything. I'm hoping we have such an in-depth editor in Halo Infinite. I'm really hoping that's the case. Let's get some grass in here. I could have done it procedurally, but that's okay. Put this one at like... some grass in here. I think we can see this here, so yeah, let's add some grass here. I was actually really inspired by what we saw regarding the concept art for Infinite, so I'm like, yo, let's go. I want to create some new stuff. I get this one to like 312 for scale. And I'm thinking, instead of having all this, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make it simple. I'm not gonna have like a... Alright, we're gonna kind of redo this entire section here. It's gonna look real sloppy for a second, but I think over here we're gonna erode all of this. Turn all of this into grass. Nope, I don't want that. We're gonna turn all of this into grass and then just make a huge tree line. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I like the idea of that better. Oh, dude, my foot fell asleep. Crap. You got into UE from Battlefront? Right. I need to turn this all back to 0.5. That's too much. So without that cliffside there, looks a little better. But we need to make a dip here or something because it looks like too straight of a line for trees to be there. That looks slightly better. This right here is going to be flattened. And then there's going to be trees on top of here as well. And then we're going to add some erosion to this as well. And I think we're just going to take the entire cliffside out of here. And essentially just erode all of this as well. Add a few more trees down here. We got our frigate right here. What's up, dude? And then we'll have our fire. Where's our materials? Was it in the materials? Hold on 1 second. Where was it? I think it was in the particles. Yeah. All right, we're gonna add some fire to this. Can you see that from the distance that we're at? I don't think so. But we are gonna add some fire, so I'm thinking maybe somewhere in here we could add a really large fire. I think this is the correct one. Yes. So we have one fire there. We'll have a fire in here. and they can maybe light up the treason or something like that. That could be cool. And then we could have another fire right here. This could be a larger fire. Yeah, that looks a little strange though. Maybe we do like a different one like this right here. So we have our frigate on fire. Okay, there you go. Vital, I probably would, yeah. I'd be like, why do you have that many? I don't understand. Ah, that looks good. What do you guys think of the fire and all that? Is that looking alright? I'm thinking maybe this one needs to be pushed back a little bit. And also larger. Thanks, man. Okay, so all this in here is going to be grass. And then we'll put like a, I don't know, we'll put like a wraith or something over there, you know? Something to essentially, is it grass going there? Is it applying? Oh no, it's because the density's at 10. I'm gonna just throw the density up to 1,000, whatever. It's all good. Okay, so can you add smoke too? There's smoke in here. This is actually a pretty cool scene right here. It's just the only thing is this is pretty low quality. I'm hoping from this distance you can't really see that. Hoping. And I think what I'm gonna do to kind of combat that so that people can't really see how iffy the frigate looks is I'm going to make this entire area here I'm gonna make this into a forest area right in front of the frigate. So that hopefully they don't see how low poly the entire thing is. Density 1000, 0.010. Didn't really cover it up. I think that's because I need to set this to 1. I'm trying to find just the correct. Alright, that looks a lot better. So it kind of sees, it looks like it's just resting up there. I like the way this is coming along. I have arrived, Legendary Master Chief. What's good? How's the music? Is it too loud? Alright, so in the foreground here, what we're gonna have is, let's see, maybe we could have a wraith? What do you guys want? Like, should we have cargo? Should we have... Oh, you know what? We gotta have banshees up above. That's what we gotta have. And the banshees are gonna be like those old school Halo CE banshees. Very similar to the last scene, essentially. Let's see where we're gonna put these. Put these up here. Another one of these. A little further back. Something like that. 2 banshees up top, flying in. This one looks a little out of place. Alright, so we got those 2. Bring this mountain down just a little bit. Alright, so we have that. Let's see if a wraith looks good in here. Maybe I could change the color of the wraith to like red. Maybe that could be a solution for the banish thing. That could be cool. Pelican, hexes, ghosts, wraith. Where is the wraith? Where is the wraith? Alright, so here's a wraith. All of it. Thinking we can have a wraith in the foreground, like we have a wraith right over here. Gotta make it a little larger though. What do you guys think of a wraith right here? me see if I can change the color of this thing. I'm sure I could change the color of this thing, yeah. The base color of it, yeah. I can do that. But for now... Or we could have the Wraith more prominently in a shot. Maybe up a little. We're gonna put a blue light underneath it. Bring it forward. Just a little something like that. All right, let's work with the ground real quick so that we can make this look like it's actually realistically floating above the ground. Oh, I used the flatten tool there. Hold on a second. Crap. Still, all good. Point light. Put that right there. Make it... like a darker blue. Something like that. Might have to make it a little muted. Maybe not as bright of a blue. Yo, how's that look? Kind of bringing the Wraith to life. A lot looking alright? You ever just? Yeah, sometimes I ever just. Yeah. I don't know what this is or who you are, but damn, you're talented. Keep it up. Because this looks phenomenal. Elijah, thank you. Dude, consider subscribing, man. I make this stuff all the time. All the time. Literally all the time. What was the thing that turned this? Hold on a second. Alright, no, it was not that. So as for this right here, it's kind of throwing me off, to be honest. I'd rather just paint this as grass. Because it's in a pretty dark location anyway. It's not like... it's really going to be seen. Let's put some trees down here. And I'm gonna have to add some erosion to this area because it doesn't look right. So we got our banshees, we got our... It's kind of cool, like this scene is a little bit between like Halo CE and Halo Infinite, you know? It's like a good mix of the two, because it's not the banished vehicles, it's the Halo CE vehicles, but it's the banished, or sorry, it's the Infinite Frigate, and it's the Spire, you know? It's pretty cool looking. Now for one of the final touches in this, we'll go over to the hexes. We'll add a little touches here and there of Infinite. Push that back. So this is really like a mix between Halo CE and Halo Infinite. It's a cool mix for sure. Alright, so I'm thinking of making this relatively large here. These pillars don't have to be perfect. If I was making a playable space, I would, hold on one second. We're gonna play the Halo 3 soundtrack real quick. I love these subtle liveliness. Yeah, little things here and there that are just built into the scene, you know? It's what makes a scene like this work, you know? Mixing in the alien Forerunner aspect with this beautiful, luscious environment. You know, it's something that feels so cold and something that feels so welcoming and inviting, all in one image, which is really unique. I think that's the reason why I'm so inspired by the environments and why I keep building them, is because, dude, they're just fun to build. And this is like relatively basic compared to if I actually really took my time with something, but I'm only going to spend about 2 or so hours on this. Like I am right now, so. Let's take this and this and this and this and this. We're just gonna flip this around real quick. Put it on this side. Take this, flip it again, put it right here. So we got our spires on one side, we have our, I think we have to add some erosion to this. Probably have to build my lighting for this scene again. Alright, well that's kind of what it's looking like right there as a start. Yeah, this is just for fun. I'm just messing around. Something I'll be able to share on Twitter. Let's make all the hex spires like really shiny. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's just make them darker. Make them a little darker. And then we could add maybe like a little shine to them. A little metallic element. If I just put it to 1, how crazy does that get? If I put it to 5, how crazy does that get? Oh, I don't think it's going to change actually until I put roughness, right? If I set roughness to 0, oh, hold on. I think this has to go back to 0 in order for it to shine. Let's see how these even look, like totally shining. I don't think that's necessarily gonna look right. You can't even really see them. It's because they're too dark, probably. Hold on. Let's make them a bit brighter. That actually sounds like a cool idea, making hex columns and infinite more color-coded material based closer to the environment they're in. Yeah, I like that idea. No, that don't look right at all. I like the shininess of them, but it don't look right. I think I'm just put that back down to right around here. Those look good. And yeah, we got our mountain landscape. We have, I gotta add a bit more erosion in here, I feel like. Yo, you guys hear this song real quick? I'm hoping this type of song kind of leads the charge with Infinite's multiplayer reveal. Something just gritty. Let me add some rocks over here. It feels like it's missing something right here. We'll add some. I think the other thing that I need to add is like some flowers, add some color on the ground, and then I'll probably call it a day on this. I just like getting on here and kind of building cool stuff for you guys live. It's honestly so much fun. At least until Infinite's Forge comes out, and then you already know I'm gonna be all over that. It's gonna be a hell of a time. Let's add another point light. Right in here. Give me a second. And then I think I may just take this entire environment right here, or not environment, sorry, all these pillars, and I might just throw them over on the other side real quick. Let's see if this works over here. Make this even taller. No, I don't like that idea. We could just have like these massive pillars shooting out in the back, kind of behind these banshees. I mean, that could work. I'll see how it does in theory here. Hold on. Wait. then we could have some over here by the broken down frigate. It could make sense. Kind of as if the frigate has broken up parts of the ring. Well, I don't know if a frigate would even do that, would it? But it does reflect really cool, so maybe we keep it. This could work. And then potentially just behind the frigate here, kind of closing off the scene, we could have larger pillars there. That kind of works. Only thing is, what do you guys think of this so far, by the way? Are you guys liking the way this is coming along? Do you think the pillars are a little too much, or no? I don't know if we could pick this up over here or not. It works? Okay, cool. And then let's add some little yellow flowers everywhere. You think they're good to stay? Okay, cool. Are these the white ones? No, they're not. Hold on. I have to get the yellow flowers in here. Nope. This thing's running at like 40 frames per 30, like 27, 30 frames per second. What's up, Anna? How you doing? The flood is coming? Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for 51 likes, guys. I appreciate it. So, Anna, this is the scene that we're building today. And I think it's coming along all right. Actually, I kind of want to get rid of all this. Hold on. I want to get rid of these little yellow ones. They're too small. They're not standing out enough. So we got a destroyed frigate in the back. Little wraith up front. In terms of scale, how big do I think the Halo Infinite map is going to be? Huge. It's running at like 420 frames per second. Yeah, something like that. Let me find something that will look good here. Max. What's my takeaway on the battlefield? On the battlefield reveal? I think it looks badass. It looks great. I want to look at the the actual gameplay and kind of judge it from there. But as of what I saw today, I love it. I think it looks great. It was probably one of the best trailers that I've seen. Yeah, one of the best trailers I've seen in a while. I could probably say that confidently, yeah. Add some more trees in front of this. I think we could call it after this. I'm gonna put the sun in position, and then probably end the stream there because we're at just about 2 hours. So I only wanted to do today what I could get done, and dude, absolutely. When he took out the when he took out the other jet by ejecting himself out of his own jet, I was like, yo, dude, that's some serious fan service right there. That was wild. I was like, holy crap, they really just did that, huh? Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, wait a second, that ain't right. And then it's because I'm like not totally tied into the Battlefield scene. I had to look into what that actually came from. And then when I saw that with like 14 million views that video had of the guy ejecting himself out in multiplayer of his own jet and shooting another, I was like, you know what? Mad props to this guy. That's incredibly hard to do, I imagine. Alrighty, guys. I think that'll be it in terms of what I get done today. Do you guys like this scene? Is it good enough to post? Good enough to share? We gotta do a little bit of the atmospheric fog. Some final things like the exponential height fog. Maybe give it a bit of a more subtler tone like that. I think we bring it up to 0.30 or 0.20, 0.15. Okay, I like that. He did a video titled, "What is a Rendazook?" Dude, that must have been a blast to animate. Let's take the light source here. Alter it just a little bit. Where should the sun go? That's my question. I feel like the sun coming from right there looks good. Because anywhere else, I mean, that could work. What do you guys think? From, where's my camera? Basically from this angle right here. Maybe it's a bit bright. Actually, I'm trying to think how did I start making levels? I just, honestly, not traditionally, I just started building, and the community kind of started rocking with the stuff that I was creating and that I was putting out, and then before you know it, I just said, hey, I'm gonna keep doing this, and so I did. Literally, that's exactly how it went. Let me go back over here. None of that really renders in, so I'm thinking I just have to add some rocks over here or something to fill these spaces up. something like this. We'll take this over here, do the same thing. Take this here. Yo, so for all of you guys that are Halo fans, obviously you are if you're watching this stream, I'm going to be going live this Sunday with some amazing other Halo content creators. And you guys don't want to miss it. I want to see you there. I want to chat with you guys. We're going to watch the reveal, and then we are going to have a discussion. So make sure you join. Definitely don't want to miss this one, man. I'll tell you that much. Alright, this area, the only thing that kind of makes me feel weird about this area is that it's like not enough green. Some grass in here. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Hold on, be right back. So, Muffled Jam said, are they really just Marty pitched up? Are you serious? Is that all it is? That's kind of funny. What happened to Marty recently, dude? I heard some like stuff went down or whatever. I'm totally out of the loop on all that. So I think someone asked, how did I get started making levels, dude? I actually started in Forge. And then this isn't necessarily like a level. I wouldn't judge this as like my level design skill. Just because I'm kind of building this for like a Twitter post and something to kind of just get people hyped for E3. Just something fun I wanted to do. But regarding actual levels and whatnot, I don't know, man. I just started surrounding myself with people that were level designers, and I started learning from them, and I said, hey, I really like this, so I want to continue to build off of this. What did you miss? I pretty much got the scene done, you know, from what I think is essentially done. I think maybe I should add a rock over here or something. Okay. It's looking a bit better. Definitely got a talent for it. I appreciate it. Oh, my bad, guys. I just like, smacked the crap out of my table. Did you make the Forerunner and in amber clad props? Or who made them? These are pre-made assets. I scaled this thing up like crazy. And then this is made by Spartan0398. I'm more just about environments, honestly. I told myself I'd only do this in 2 hours, so I am gonna finish this up relatively quickly here. Oh, I totally forgot about this area when it comes to some of the foliage that I have. That would be an eyesore. Let's add some flowers, right? Dude, I can't wait to watch this reveal. Like, my excitement is kind of hard to contain it a little bit. Been a Halo fan forever, man, and I want this game to be good. I want it to be really good. And many things have basically pointed me in the direction of believing it's going to be solid, but still. Alright, why is the density so low on this? Holy crap. My bad. Alright, what am I kind of missing here? Ooh, wait, hold on. We got to do this. We gotta add the skybox in the back, right? So you guys got to tell me. I was thinking about it. I was like, hold on a second. What's missing from this? So let's go to the custom skyboxes here. Photorealistic backgrounds. No, skybox pack. Hold on. Let's go to maps. No, we'll go to materials. Skybox. Hold on. Textures, skies. Where is this thing? Alright. Scale this thing up to... By the way, for any of you guys that don't know, this is how a skybox is made. Essentially, there's a sphere, right, that I take, and then I basically change the scale to about, let's say, 10,000, right? So we're taking it from 1 to 10,000. And then if you look around, you can actually see the sphere over here, right? So now all I have to do is I have to go into, I think, is it materials here? Skybox. And then all I have to do is essentially just drag and drop, and there's the skybox. It just like pastes onto the to the actual sphere itself. So from down here, let's take a look. Let's see what looks the best. We have this one as well, which is kind of like the stormy one that we used in the last scene that we made. Which is kind of suitable for the music here. We could use the storm. We could potentially use this right here. Actually, this could make sense. Hold on. Let's move it over to this. Maybe like a nice blue sky. Only thing is, I kinda gotta move this light source. I don't really... That actually doesn't look bad right there. Let's keep messing with this. Oh, dude, this is sick. All right, hold on a second. Maybe we could use the planets this time around. What do you guys think of this? Something like this. Where if I take this camera, let's say I move it back just a little bit, or maybe I turn it slightly upwards. Essentially could have I gotta find the right angle for this, because if you see that right there, that just looks awesome. Planets in the background? Hell yeah. Maybe something just like that, and then you can see the planets. Dude, that could be sick. Hold on, I gotta change this. I hate that music. Actually, I love it, but not for streaming. What are we gonna do? Okay, this is a cool one. What's the blue one on the right? What do you mean? What do you guys think of this? This could be kind of cool for the scene. Might bring it back just a little bit. Dang it, dude. Another flood track? Hold on. Actually, let's do some Halo 5 real quick. It actually was not a horrible soundtrack. I thought it was pretty good, actually, in many ways. Alright, let's mess with this light source one more time. Oh, that right there is sick. Hold on. That could be it right there. Hold on. So I have to move that all the way up. Okay. So now you can kind of see the mountains. I'm thinking maybe we add another little mountain range in the back. And we'll do one right over here as well. All right, let's try this angle. How's that? That look right? There's just not enough sunlight coming through. Hold on, it's a problem. I think that'll be it right there. Therefore, we got the planets in the back. We have all of it. I think that looks pretty good. Might have to work with the exponential height fog and make this scattering not as prominent. Maybe something like that. All right, little detail. I know it probably won't matter to a lot of you guys, but there should be a rock over here of some sort. This right here, I'm gonna move a little further like that. This is bothering me right here. I think I'm just gonna add another rock right here. Add some ferns, kind of top it all off, and then we'll be good. The scale of the Banshee looks small. I have to double check that real quick. Yeah, one of the Banshees looks a little small. But it's also because it's a little farther away. Or maybe this one. Saying should be larger. Just thinking of maybe pushing this one back a bit too. All right, so basically that's the scene right there. Let me take this screenshot real quick. We did it in 2 hours. I mean, I could obviously detail this a lot more. I could do a lot more with it, but for what it is, certain parts of it look maybe a little off. Kind of like off in the background there. Yeah, I think it looks okay. I just need to maybe work a bit with the exponential height fog. I'm thinking possibly it's something like this. Give depth to the environment. I think that could look cool. I think it looks alright. I think if I spend too much time on this, I'm going to try to perfect it too much. I was here last time when we passed 343 likes. Thank you, Anna, for being here. Colby, question. What do you think of this scene? Built it in 2 hours. Just kind of messing around. Didn't really take this one too serious. I'm kind of just trying to think, what if I took Halo CE assets and Halo Infinite looking assets and kind of combined the two, put a huge planet in the background. Maybe we could add the Halo ring in this. Maybe the Halo ring could work well. We could give it a go real quick. You guys want to try that? I'm actually thinking maybe the Halo ring could look nice. Halo ring. Give it 1 second here. This thing is so massive, it's just kind of crazy to scale and move. And then we can make this essentially a silhouette. I think that once again becomes a little too busy. What do you guys think? Glad you think so, man. You have any UNSC Hornet Wasp models to put in the air with the Banshees? No, I don't. But the thing is, I think I have a Pelican, and that's about it. Let me see where the Pelican's at. Yeah, I have a Pelican. Let me take this guy. Maybe turn him, drop him down like this. It'd be dope to kind of... Ooh, see that sun ray right there? That little god ray from the Pelican? I'm thinking if I position it just right. It could look really cool. Yeah, what about that? You guys like the Pelican? And then maybe we could shift it off to... Because it creates that little god ray, man. It looks pretty sweet. Or maybe lower. What do you guys think about the positioning? Where should it be? I think the ring should be raised up a bit so it looks like it's actually on the ring, not raised above. Okay, not in a harsh way. Please don't take my comment negatively. Just giving a bit of advice. Looks amazing at it, as always. To give it a darker depth because the frigate looks a bit too visible. Okay, no, absolutely, man. I'm all open to criticism all the time. You guys never got to be afraid to critique my stuff. Like, I gotta see how to make the density maybe make the scene a bit more blue. I'm thinking we could stick with blues on this, you know? Yes to the Pelican? Okay, cool. I'm thinking we could have it like kind of like a blue tint, some sort of blue tint. What do you guys think of the blue tint compared to the orange? Better? Now I just have to go to the post-processing volume and change the lens flare, right? Hold on one second. Why is it coming off orange? Oh, okay. What about that? Changing everything to be kind of like a bit bluer, because blues are huge in Halo. Because the skybox suits the theme of the map with air vehicles as well. Yeah, definitely. I'm thinking maybe I add one more mountain range in the back. Something like that. I'll have to see if this works or not. I always thought this Sang Healy song was really strange. Hold up a second. We'll go to Halo 4 soundtracks for a little bit. Okay. Looks really cool, man. Appreciate it. I think we're gonna call it right now once I kind of get this back here. Looks a little too flat. Okay, that looks better. Because now it kind of like curves out. It seems like the mountain range keeps going. And then one thing I'm going to do with this over here is I'm going to copy this. And I'm actually going to bring that way over here. I might have to turn this a little bit. I have to take this. Just make it disappear altogether. I want it clipping in. I want it right behind it. Alright, I think that looks pretty good for now. What do you guys think of the color scheme? Have you tried working with the Far Cry editor? Yeah, I have. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. Okay, here we go. And then I think I have to work with the post-process volume just a little bit because this doesn't look as good as I thought it would. Alrighty guys, what do you think of that? I think that'll be the final for today. It's a quick little something. Send that over to myself real quick. And then I'm going to post this on Twitter. If you guys could head over to Twitter in the next 10 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes or so, and share this, that would be much appreciated. Alright, so that's kind of what we got for today. You never miss, bro. I try not to. Alrighty. This was a fun stream. Really enjoyed it. How long was it? 2 hours and 49 minutes. Almost 3 hours. Way over what I wanted, but it's okay. I basically built the thing in 2 hours, and the rest I essentially, you know, was just tweaking the skybox and whatnot. So I guess I was right on target. Alrighty guys, let's save this. And I'll see you guys on the next stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Had a blast. If you like this content, consider subscribing. If you want to support me as a creator, check me out on Patreon. And be here on Sunday for when we watch the reveal trailer for Halo Infinite's multiplayer. Alrighty? I'll see you guys. Peace.